Howdy y'all. This is my first video of a series on my paranormal life. So I'd like to talk about one of my first incidents with a UFO. Back in March 2008, I was going to the grocery store. I left my house. It was around 7 p.m. Nice clear day. Plenty of light still out. It's only 7 p.m. So I go out to my car to go to the grocery store, and while I'm getting out to my car, I happen to look over to my neighbor's house across the street, and I thought I saw what it looked like a kite at the time. So hey, I decided just to stick around and watch this kite fly over a neighbor's house. I'm thinking, hey, this kite's gonna end up getting caught on something and it's gonna fall, and I'm just gonna watch it. So I'm watching this thing, and it's getting closer. It's getting closer, and started to realize that it's not a kite. So what I did observe was a black triangle starting to float over my neighbor's house. Now, I'm saying float, not fly, because this object, this black triangle, was not really flying. If it was flying, it would have fallen if it was a normal craft, because the speed was really slow. It's as fast as a fast walk. That's how fast this thing was moving, or how slow this thing was moving. It's like me walking is fast. That's incredible for a flying craft. It's not going to work. So I'm watching this craft float over my neighbor's house. So I am just standing in front of my car in awe. It's just saying, what the hell is this? Well, when this craft flew over my street, I stood underneath it. I looked up. I looked up at this black triangle. Now, the best way I can describe this black triangle is typical stuff you see all over the internet. So, black triangle, from wingtip to wingtip, maybe 15 feet, maybe from nose to tail, 15, 20 feet. It wasn't perfectly a perfect triangle. The nose is a little bit longer. On the sides where the wings are, it had little winglets, about 45-degree angle, sitting there. So when this craft flew over myself on the street, I looked up, and the bottom of the craft was shifting colors, was shifting from gold to black. It kind of looked like an oily sheen on the bottom of this craft. It was some little rainbow effect in it also, but it was mostly a yellowish golden black sheen, just oily water. That's the best way I can describe this thing. No sound, silent. So this craft floated over my neighbor's house across the street, floated over my street, and started going over my house. I ran back inside my house, and I happened to see my son going upstairs. So when I'm running through my house to get to the back door, I grabbed him by the back of his shirt. And I'm like, come here, follow me. And he thought he was in trouble. He's like, oh my God, what did I do? I'm like, just shut up and just come with me. And I grabbed him. I literally dragged him by the shirt because I was frantic. I was freaking out because this is close. So this craft, when it flew over the house, it wasn't very high. It was maybe 40 feet above the ground, a little bit above 2 stories. I could have hit it with a baseball. So when this craft floated over my house and I grabbed my son, I opened the back door. I had a sliding door at the time. Slide door open, and I threw my son out the back door and I say, look. He happened to look up. So this craft, now it's facing away from me, is starting to leave. Starting to go away from me. The craft, when it flew, it didn't fly straight. It looked like it would try to fix itself. It's just like every couple of seconds go, wow. And then, wow. It wasn't perfect. And it kept on going straight. And I kept on going straight, kept on going straight, kept on going straight. Now, when this was over, my son started saying something about it. I'm like, hey, hold up a second. Let's draw this first before we say anything. So I drew what I thought it looked like. He drew what he thought it looked like. The pictures that we put together, it looked very, very, very similar to what we saw. So I wasn't seeing something that wasn't there, really there. I mean, I don't, unless my son saw the exact same thing, but I don't think that was it. That was it. So the craft ended up floating away, flying away, and we ended up losing it. And I ended up contacting a group called MUFON, Mutual UFO Network. It's on their site. It's recorded. My incident's recorded on what I saw, and from there, I was hooked. I became an investigator, and I started doing my own paranormal investigations, from ghosts to UFOs to cryptids to everything. I have more stories about that, but for now, this was my real first close-up of a UFO. I have other instances of UFOs happened in my life, but this one took the cake because it was so close. I got pulled into this UFO world, and I haven't looked back, and it's been phenomenal. There'll be more stories out there about my paranormal life coming soon, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks.